Hey everybody, this is Mr. Carrion. Today we're going to be looking at the surface area of a cylinder. So if you would, there's two types of ways we could find the surface area. There's a lateral surface area, which is this formula, and there's total surface area. Before we ever start, we need to know what the radius means and the height. And if you know those two things, then you can be well on your way to solve the lateral or the total surface area of a cylinder. So if I take a look here, this is the diameter because it goes all the way across the circle. So if I wanted to find the radius, I could divide it by 2. And I know that from the center to the side right here, that would be 7. Because if I cut it in half, 7 plus 7 is 14. So my radius here is equal to 7 centimeters. And this would be my height, my h for the problem. So now I go to my formula chart. I want to find the lateral surface area. And I'm going to use this little bitty sticky note to kind of give me write down the formula. The formula says 2 pi RH. So all I do is I plug in that information into my calculator. And I'm going to zoom out real quick. I got 2 times, well, my pi can sometimes be 3.14, or you could use the symbol pi. That's up to you guys. Times my radius, which would be 7, which is here. And my height would be times my height. Now, as you can see, the formula, when you look at the formula chart, there's no symbols here between the letters and the numbers. That when that happens, that means to multiply them. So that's why in my calculator I've plugged them in 2 times pi times the radius times the height, and that gave me a surface area, a lateral surface area. I'm going to put lateral of 439.6 centimeters squared. Okay, so that's the lateral surface area. We're going to go to total surface area. Okay, and I guess I'm going to put it right over here. So we're going to do total surface area. That formula is a little different. I go to the formula here. It says it's a little longer. 2 pi RH plus 2 pi radius squared. Well, I just plug in the information. 2 times 3.14 times, well, my radius was 7, times my height of 10 plus 2 times 3.14 times, well, my radius is 7 squared. So I have my pi, I have my radius, which is 7, my height of 10. I plug it into the calculator just the way it's written. 2 times 3.14 times 7 times 10 plus 2 times 3.14 times radius squared, which is 7 to the little power 2. You press enter, and that gives us 747.32. Okay. This is how you find the lateral and total surface area. Now, what that means is, if you take a look at this cylinder here, lateral means I'm just covering this side right here, kind of where they put the label. So lateral would just be the side. It's between the two bases. So total surface area means I'm painting this whole thing. So we'll talk a little more in detail about that. later on. And I guess, let me draw this right here. So these two are my bases. This is my base. So I got my bases at the top and the bottom. So the lateral would be the part that is in between the bases. And that's the part that I can find the surface area of. And we'll go more in detail later on, talking about the difference between lateral and total surface area. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.